Hello again. Welcome. How are you? Welcome to class number 1174. 1174. We are progressing slowly but surely. We're going to reach the end of a long line of English classes. So many, I can't believe. 1174. Yeah. Siempre hago esto, pero lo voy a hacer otra vez. I'm going to do it again. 1,001, well, up to now, 1,173 classes times 26 minutes. 30,500 minutos, they call a vosotros. ¿Se lo merecen? Do you deserve 30,000 of my minutes? Come on. Well, they pay me for this. They pay me, I'm paid. Don't worry. Okay. Soy mercenario puro y duro. I'm a mercenary. I work for money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Not necessarily. I don't need to do these programs. I'm okay. I'm semi-retired and I'm okay. But I do it por amor al arte, for the love of the art, because I feel like it. And a certain obligation, a certain respect for Marta and for Rob, other people who are involved in this project. They want me to do it. ¿Quieres que yo haga esto, verdad? All right. And so I do it. Todo por la causa. All right, why not? Everything for the cause. Okay. Program 1174. I want to finish 2 paragraphs here on page 99. Page 99, I want to finish a paragraph from yesterday about Tom Terrific. Terrific in English means terrific no es terror en absoluto. Terrorific existe, sí es terrífico. But terrific is genial. So it's Tomasín genial, Tomás genial. Yeah. This person exists. He wears a hat. And his hat is an inverted, I can't remember how to say the word, funnel. Funel, doble N, L simple al final. Funel, funnel es un embudo. Para hacer aceite, un embudo. Yeah. And so you have a big funnel and you put chunk on your head, and that's Tom Terrific's hat. And Tom Terrific, when he thinks very, very hard, he has incredible ideas and steam. Vapor sale, and he has new ideas. And his dog, Manfredo, es su perro, el poderoso Manfredo, Mighty Man, el perro maravilla, y es el perro más perezoso del mundo. Come on, Manfred. It's Mighty Manfred, the wonder dog. Okay, but Tom Terrific always has ideas. And every time he has an idea, steam comes out the top of the inverted funnel. Now here's Tom, but in this case, Tom Terrific is a different person. He's a trapeze artist, artista del trapecio. He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, the daring young man, el atrevido joven hombre, the daring young man on the flying trapeze. ¿Te suena la canción? La 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 la. La 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 la. He's the daring man on the flying. Well, in this case, I'm in a laundromat. A laundromat. In the United States, if you don't have a washing machine in your apartment, then you take the clothes, dirty shirts, dirty socks, dirty underwear, and you take it to a laundromat. You open it to the top, like this. It's the washing machine. And there are 25 washing machines and 25 dryers. dryers son secadoras. Oh, en la pared y en el suelo, 25 lavadoras, 25 washing machines. You open one, you put the clothes in, you go to a machine, you buy the detergent. Lo he hecho 1000 veces. Bueno, 1000 no, 100 seguro. And you pour the detergent in, and you close the top of the washing machine. You look at the instructions. You have about 20 quarters. Quarters son monedas de $0.25. You have about 20, porque hay que poner muchos. 20 quarters. And the washing machine starts. And then you sit down and read a book. Waiting for the... It's very boring to be in a laundromat. But sometimes a pretty girl comes in, for me. And so it's a good place to meet a person of the opposite sex who is usually free. Because people who go to laundromats are not married, usually. And so they are single. So it's a good place to meet somebody from the opposite sex. Now, in this case, a laundromat. I was in the laundromat, and I noticed a person, and I walked up to that person. I went up to that person, and I said, "Are you who I think you are? ¿Es usted quien creo que es? ¿O eres quien creo que eres? Are you who I think you are?" Frase genial para practicar gramática y sintaxis. Are you who I think you are? Are you who I think you are? QR. I think you are. Fíjate como la K de think manda fonéticamente. Think QR. QR. Que parece la letra Q y la letra R aquí. QR. De hecho, en el alfabeto se están juntos. QRS. QRS. Are you who I think you are? Are you Tom Terrific? The famous trapeze artist? Yeah. Llevo años siguiéndote en internet. I've been following you on the internet for years. I have been following you on the internet for years. I can't believe you're here in this laundromat with me. All right. So it's a strange situation. Laundromat, curiosa palabra para lavandería. Se dice aquí lavandería, ¿no? Para las públicas. Hay cada vez más en Madrid pequeños lavanderías. All right. Yes. Have you used one of the small ones? Have you used any of the laundromats in Madrid? ¿Los has usado? Okay. A laundromat, just once. Marta's used them only once. I've never used one here, but in the United States. You see, I lived as a bachelor for 8 years. Bachelor, bachelor, escrito, que es como bachillerato, bachiller, de la misma raíz. However, bachelor has two meanings. Uno es licenciatura universitaria, ojo. Bachelor's, con apóstrofe S, bachelor's degree means grado, titulación universitaria. Bachelor's degree, grado de titulación. Bachelor's degree. But bachelor has a second meaning, and it means soltero. Yeah. Sometimes you're driving your car, and another car says bebé a bordo. You know, sometimes it's bachelor on board. Soltero a bordo. It takes bachelor. So I was a bachelor for 8 years. I left home at the age of 18 to go to the university in a different city. And I got married at the age of 26. So between 18 and 26, I was free as a bird. Yeah, more or less. And of course, in the United States, I always took my clothes to a laundromat, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. So I went to laundromat maybe 200 times. I don't know. Quite a few. Then I came to Spain. And I lived First in Rosales Street with 3 other American students, 1972, the fall of 1972. And there was a washing machine in the apartment, so we didn't need to use a laundromat. Then I lived for 1 month with a Chilean family, familia chilena, in Barrio de Estrella in Madrid. And Carmen, the mother, took care of my clothes, no problem. Then I lived for 4 months with a Colombian family in Doctor Izquierdo, and at the same time they took care of my clothes. Then I went back to Austin, Texas, and I lived in an apartment, and I had to go to a laundromat. I didn't have a washing machine. So I started going back to the laundromat, and then I came back to Spain, and I lived, and I started using una lavanderia con doña gente personal. But every time I was always missing pieces of clothing. So I've been to a laundromat maybe 100 times in my life. 100 times. Especially between the age of 18 and 20. Before I came to Spain the first time, I was in Dallas, Texas, at Southern Methodist University. And there, every week or every 2 weeks, I went to the laundromat. Yes. So, are you who I think you are? Are you Tom Terrific, the famous trapeze artist? I've been following you on the internet for years, desde hace años, for years. I can't believe you're here in this laundromat with me. Okay. One more. Page 99, paragraph 916. All right. Do it. Go ahead. Do it. Don't be afraid. Do it. Do it. ¿Cómo? Do it. ¿Qué estás diciendo, Richard? Do it. Hazlo. Que lo hagas. Hazlo. Do it. Go ahead. Adelante. Hazlo. Adelante. Hazlo. Do it. Go ahead. Do it. No tengas miedo. Don't be afraid. No seas miedico. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay. Esto sí que es inglés, tal y como lo hablamos a diario. Do it. Go ahead. Do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Nobody's going to bite you. Nobody's going to bite you. Nobody's going to bite you. Nobody is going to bite you. Nadie te va a morder. Nobody is going to bite you. Nobody's going to bite you. Bite you, casi la T. Hacemos un amago de T, sin pronunciar la T. Nobody's going to bite you. Bite you. Bite you. Yeah. The sooner you do it, the better. Cuanto antes lo hagas, mejor. Cuanto más pronto lo hagas. The sooner you do it, the better. You've been talking about doing it for weeks. Well, what are you waiting for? Do it. All right. Vale, que lo haga. Lene. Okay. Lleva semanas hablando sobre el hacerlo durante semanas. O sea, pues, ¿a qué esperas? What are you waiting for? Do it. All right. Do it. Esta frase es genial para practicar inglés. Do it. Go ahead, do it. Don't be afraid. Nobody is going to bite you. The sooner you do it, the better. The sooner you do it, the better. Cuanto antes mejor. Cuanto antes lo hagas mejor. You've been talking about doing it for weeks. Llevas semanas hablando sobre que le vas a hacer. You've been talking about doing it for weeks. Bueno pues, ¿qué esperas? Well, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Do it. Okay, we'll stop there. How much time, Marta? Okay, about 10 minutes, 11 minutes. All right, we'll continue another day. I love these paragraphs. They are so relevant. This book is incredible for gaining fluency. but you have to follow the instructions. Yeah, primero descarga el audio. Vale, instrucción número 1. Abre el libro al pasaje número 1 y escúchalo varias veces, hasta 10 veces, o 15 si quieres. Ok, escuchando. Un solo párrafo. Pum, pum. All right, y vuelve a escucharlo varias veces, esta vez leyendo al mismo tiempo, pero no en voz alta. O sea, primero, go to paragraph number 1. All right. Put on the audio and listen to the paragraph. Stop, go back. Listen to it again. Stop, go back. Listen to it 10 times. Perhaps you don't understand it. Do it. Don't be afraid, do it. Do it. Go ahead, do it. ¿Qué estás diciendo, Richard, aquí? Pero si lo escuchas 10 veces, ya estás acostumbrado a no entender la jerga. Pero estás muy familiarizado con la entonación y el fluir. No tienes ni idea de lo que estoy diciendo. Nobody's going to bite you. Bite you. ¿Qué es bite you? Bite you. Nadie va a morderte. Nobody's going to bite you. Pero has oído 10 veces bite you. Luego al final, coges el libro y lo lees mientras escuchas. Anda, bite you. Te das cuenta que tu oído no ha discriminado sonidos tal y como lo hablan, lo usan los nativos. And listen to it. ¿Cuántas veces dice aquí en las instrucciones? How many times? Vuelve a escuchar el pasaje varias veces, esta vez leyéndolo, o sea, el párrafo al mismo tiempo. No en voz alta, Ve acostumbrándose al ritmo y cadencia del párrafo, así como a la sintaxis y fonética. Lee el pasaje en voz alta varias veces, tratando de emular en lo posible el ritmo y la cadencia. Memoriza el pasaje, son muy cortitos, fáciles de memorizar. Memoriza el mensaje, mensaje no, ni el masaje, el pasaje. Ok, una vez memorizado, dilo en voz alta, un mínimo de 5 veces, y hasta 100 si puedes. Pecar por exceso en este tipo de actividad es muy recomendable. Pasa al pasaje número 2 y repite lo anterior. You want to master English? You want to speak English well? It's impossible to reach a powerful level in any language without repeating 1,000 times. No hay vuelta hoja. There is no shortcut. Atajo no hay, salvo el esfuerzo. All right. So, yes. Al cumplir los 20 años, antes de su definitiva consagración como estrellas, los mejores futbolistas ya han acumulado 20,000 horas de ejercicio de dominio del balón. Los mejores tenistas ya han acumulado 20,000 horas de derechas, reveses y servicios. Los mejores profesionales del golf ya han acumulado 20,000 horas de dedicación a cada detalle del golf. Y las mejores bailarinas clásicas ya han acumulado 20,000 horas de pliés, tendus, arabesques y piruetas. Si no, no llegan al dominio. Y tú al inglés tampoco. But this book is excellent para alguien de nivel intermedio o intermedio bajo para arriba. To change your English. Spoken English, not listening comprehension, spoken English. Okay, sermón terminó. Sermon over for today. In the future, more sermons, I'm sorry. I have finished this book. Completely finished. And I'm never going to use it again, but because I have a special affection for this book, I've decided to go back and make an overview of the different. Overview means un repaso muy general, por encima, of the characters. First, we have the Johnson family, which is perhaps the most boring story. Philip Johnson, Nancy Johnson, Michael Johnson, the son, and What's her name? I can't believe I'm forgetting their names. Denise Johnson. Philip Johnson's 39. Nancy Johnson is 38. They're married, and they have 2 children. Michael, who's 14. During the episodes, Michael turns 15, and Denise is 11. Philip Johnson works at a bank, and Nancy Johnson is an interior decorator. In the mornings, she gives 2 hours of class in interior design in a technical school. And her husband, and then in the afternoon, she decorates independently. She's a freelance decorator. Now, her husband, Philip, is the general manager of a local bank, a state bank that only operates in the state of Nebraska. The banking legislation in the United States is very different than the banking legislation in Europe. And there are state banks, bancos de cada estado, y que no pueden operar fuera. Maybe it's changing now, I don't know. But in any case, so he's the manager of a local bank, the general manager. And they have 2 kids, Michael, who's very good in sports. He's not very good academically, but he's very good in sports. And basketball, American football, and baseball. But he's especially good in basketball. At age 14, he's considered among the best basketball players for his age group in the state of Nebraska. And his team is going to win the state finals. And they win the state finals, the state final, la final del estado, de Nebraska. And that means the best basketball team for middle school. Middle school is como el, how do you say los dos primeros años de educación secundaria, no bachillerato. When they are 13 and 14 years old and 15. And Michael's school won the state championship. They defeated the Omaha Buffaloes by more than 10 points. I think more than 20 points. Incredible. And Michael was the star. So Michael is moving forward and becoming perhaps one of the best basketball players in the United States. But Nancy Johnson has a normal life living in in Lincoln, Nebraska. Lincoln is a city of 200,000 people. Fewer of 150,000 people if we don't include the University of Nebraska, because there are a lot of students. The University of Nebraska is located in Lincoln, Nebraska, and of course the capital. So a lot of lawyers and a lot of politicians also live and work in Lincoln, Nebraska. But it's a small city. The most important city in Nebraska is Omaha, about 1 hour away, on the Missouri River. That's a separation between Nebraska and Iowa. Now, Philip Johnson, as the manager of the bank, often travels to Omaha because the bank has clients in Omaha. Because the bank, of course, lends money. Es lo que hace un banco, es prestar dinero. Hipotecas y préstamos, among other activities and services. And so Philip always has to control the different clients who owe money, who owe the bank money. And often he has to go to Omaha. And his wife, in the morning, teaches 2 hours of interior design, and then she starts working freelance with different clients. She makes pretty good money sometimes. An interior decorator is a feast and famine profession. And an architect. To be an architect and to be an interior decorator, which are similar. Don't tell an architect this, but they have a similar clientele. The architect, it's a feast and famine profession, both. In the United States, in Spain, also a bit. Feast and famine. Feast is festín, or comilona. Famine is hambruna, de hambre total. O sea, de festín o hambruna. That means, for an interior decorator, when the economy is going well, there's a lot of work. But when the economy declines, Suddenly, there's nothing. So that's it. That's very common in the United States. My sister was an interior decorator, so I know. All right, I know this. And I remember here in Spain, in 2008, in 2009, in 2010, these 3 years, la crisis inmobiliaria, the architects had nothing, nothing. And I remember I knew one person who was a student of architecture. And she said, ¿y ahora qué voy a hacer cuando me gradúe? No hay trabajo. All right, because nobody, but of course, the economy started to pick up again in 2011, 2012. All right. The economy always picks up again, so don't worry too much about recessions. Don't worry. I prefer recessions. I like recessions. But I don't have time to tell you why. Maybe tomorrow. Take care.